Hi everyone, and welcome to this Q&A session for BeepX Coin. I'm Bob Thomason, and I'll be your host today, along with my business partner, Axel Henriksen.
Now, first of all, I want to do a quick mic check just to make sure we're chatting okay. Axel, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Okay. And Lyndon, have you got me in there?
Yep, I can hear you both fine.
Okay. All right. Today, we have a special guest with us, Lyndon Farrington. And Lyndon is the managing director of BeepX Limited and is the co-founder of BeepX Coin. Now, BeepX Coin has generated a lot of interest and have a lot of questions, so we decided it'd be a good idea to do this Q&A session. Now, with this session, we won't have an open chat because we only have time. We've got a bunch of questions that we're going to go through. We've only got time for these questions. However, in the chat box below, if your question does not get answered, you can type your question in the chat box in the bottom right-hand part of your screen, and those questions will be emailed to us and we'll get them answered there. Now, I want you to just sit back and relax, as this session is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes long. Now, be sure to stay tuned to the very end because we've got a special treat in store for you. Now, I know you don't want to miss that. Okay, let's get started. First, let me introduce Lyndon. Lyndon is the co-founder and managing director of BeepX Limited, as I mentioned earlier, and is also the co-founder of Beep Cloud Account. Now, he recently founded BeepX Coin due to the huge interest in cryptocurrency. Now, there's three companies. These three companies fit together very nicely, and I'll let him talk about that a little bit more later. Lyndon is joining us from the UK. We want to welcome him. And with that, let's go to our first question. How about it?
Okay, Bob, fire away.
All right.
First question.
Okay.
What am I going to get for my $149? Also, what am I going to get for my $50 a month?
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. The question, what am I going to get for my $149? And also, you're asking there about the $50 a month. So the $149, now that's your registration fee. That licenses you to introduce anybody into BeepX Coin. Now, it also gives you a position on the BeepX Coin grid where new members can be placed in your grid, earning you commission from day one. Now, the $50 a month, now that's divided into commission as per the affiliate plan, which you can all see on a video. There are other people out there that they say all you need to do is simply buy cryptocurrency. Now, the fantastic thing about our program is that it puts you in a position ahead of people who just invest and purchase cryptocurrencies. If you imagine just 142 people join your grid in any month, you earn $2,000, which goes a long way to paying most of your household bills, so creating excess money which you can buy significantly more cryptocurrency than someone who's just purchasing on their own. Now, the other part of the $50 is divided into mining and purchasing of more mining equipment. And this becomes cumulative, which means that instead of subscribing and getting the same speed of mining known as hash rate, your speed gets faster and faster each month. Perhaps you can remember from the affiliate plan where you get more commission for introducing 8 people or more. In fact, 8 people effectively cancels out your $50 a month. So now you can get free cryptocurrency. So I think that answers that, Bob, if you want to move on to the next question for me.
All right. After watching your first video, I Googled cryptocurrencies and came up with quite a few companies that are doing the same thing. What makes BeepX Coin different?
Okay. Now, so before I start to answer that, you might be asking 2 questions there. So let me deal with them both. Firstly, let's get the competition thing out of the way. We wouldn't want to be in a business with no competitors. We always want to be ahead of a wave, but not necessarily at the very beginning until we know that it's a proven concept that works, which of course cryptocurrency is today. So yes, you're going to come across competitors, but what we've done at BeepX Coin is we've surveyed the market and realized that we have got a set of unique advantages, which leads on to about what makes us different. When you join BeepX Coin, there are 7 advantages you'll have over the competition. Firstly, we believe we are the market leaders in using solar power to reduce the electricity bill. We are first and foremost engineering and IT experts. We've also got land contracts in place to create solar farms in several locations, which for security reasons we can't disclose here. Secondly, we've got a compensation plan that we believe is the best in the world for this field. A complete grid earns you at least $3.2 million a year commission, and that doesn't even begin to calculate your cryptocurrency portfolio. The 3.2 million is just commission. Our compensation plan is mathematically proven, and you can earn passively from it as well. The third thing is 8 people introduced cancels out your $50 a month subscription, so now you can get free cryptocurrency. Our fourth point over everyone else is BeepX Coin is a sister company to Beep Cloud Account, a non-jurisdictional cloud bank that accepts cryptocurrency. Now, when that platform goes live later this year, everyone will have a banking vehicle to effortlessly move fiat money and cryptocurrency anywhere in seconds. It goes without saying that this is a great way to store your commission. Our fifth advantage is BeepX Coin is also a sister company to Beep Extra Limited, the best loyalty program in the world, bar none. And we intend to give BeepX coins to new stores joining Beep Extra as an incentive. Yes, the BeepX coins will be practically worthless in the early phases, just like Bitcoin was. I think it was 0.001 of a cent in 2009. Just imagine how happy a shopkeeper will be to discover that their BeepX coins are now worth $1,000 each. Well, our sixth advantage over anyone else is as cryptocurrency becomes a part of everyday life, how easy will it be to persuade a storekeeper to use Beep Cloud Account's payment processing vehicle to use the BeepX coin? Because obviously BeepX coin will always be accepted by Beep Cloud Account. That's not just what separates Beepcoin, this makes us unique. Number 7 is another great asset to BeepX Coin is our mining pool, where the $50 is divided into commission and mining. The mining part becomes something called a cumulative hash rate, which means that every month you subscribe, you actually get faster and faster hash rates. Hash rates being the speed at which your cryptocurrency is mined. So I think I've made seven significant points there, Bob, as what makes us different.
Okay, all right. Let's go on to the next question here. Let's see. Google shows me several currencies that have gone down in value dramatically, and others have risen significantly. Why shouldn't I just invest in those?
Yeah, well, we always monitor the top performing cryptocurrencies, and it's a wise move to acquire those with the best track record. BeepX Coin is a mining company, which means that we don't just look at the performance, we look at the difficulty rating of mining and the overall efficiency of mining in any particular currency. Imagine you were the type of person who just invested in cryptocurrency. You'd be missing out on the income that you also get with BeepX Coin. Another point on this is that for some reason, Bitcoin only makes the news when it falls in value. Yet it's steadily grown every year by between 200% and 400%. So a short-term drop shouldn't affect your buy-sell strategy. Okay, Bob.
All right, next question. How safe is Beep Extra Coin?
Okay, well, this question could be interpreted as either the currency or the business. So again, could be two questions there. So I'm going to deal with both to be sure. BeepX Coin, the currency, is subject to the same forces affecting value as any other cryptocurrency. The more the public demand and popularity, the better, and the more it is used, the better. As as what we believe is the best affiliate plan, that gives us a good step forward. And we're not launching our own currency until we have 1,000 people who want it. But remember, we also have the Beep Cloud account coming, which will automatically accept BeepX coin, and Beep Extra, where storekeepers will be made aware of it. So we've already got a structure of use already in place for it. Now, don't forget that BeepX coin is just our own cryptocurrency, and when we launch it, it will be worth very, very little indeed. 99% of our time is spent mining the best and most cost-effective cryptocurrencies. BeepX coin for now is just a bonus in your e-wallet. BeepX coin as a company always spends less than it earns, and any company doing that survives. BeepX coin is mining for itself every day with or without the affiliates. And all this and all our machinery is 100% owned, and the company is debt free. Now, you won't have to go to bed worrying that we won't be here in the morning, so you can make your own judgments on the safety of that.
Okay, we're ready for our next question. Okay, number 5 here. Where can I spend the coins?
And where can you spend them? Here I refer you to, there's a further information video where you can see that there's a growing number of companies listed on that video that accept Bitcoin directly. Other cryptocurrencies tend to be exchanged against each other or converted to fiat currency on cryptocurrency exchange platforms. We're going to link you to those when the site goes live. Also, Beep Cloud account, our own bank, will be able to handle the top cryptocurrencies and, of course, BeepX coin itself.
Okay, all right. That brings us to the question number 6. Let's see. Are Beep Extra and BeepX coin clients 2 different hierarchies for commission purposes?
That's a very good question. I'm happy to clarify that, Bob. The answer is yes. They are separate companies, and they have different sales teams with different income plans. Beep Extra is business-to-business sales, which involves one-on-one training to reach something called Beep Pro. Only Beep Pros who have passed an exam are allowed to sell Beep Extra to stores and businesses. Now, what we're talking about here tonight is BeepX coin. Almost anybody can join BeepX coin from age 18 with very little training, and when the site is live, all they have to do is type in their prospect's email, push the send button, and that's when it will explode, which is why now it is so advantageous to be in the first 1,000 people in this early stage.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the next question. What is Beep Wallet?
Yeah, I saw that question come in, Bob, and I went through previous recordings looking at where I said, well, I think it might have been e-wallet, but it's the same thing, Beep Wallet, e-wallet. Okay. What you'll have is an e-wallet where you can transfer your cryptocurrencies out to be sold on a platform, or store your commission prior to wanting to send it somewhere else, so you can spend the money that you've earned. So in short, your e-wallet is a secure online storage facility for your income where you can keep it before sending it to wherever you wish.
Okay, that was good. Okay, next question. What is the expected mega hash per second, I believe that's the way that's pronounced, mining rate for the clients paying $50 a month?
Okay, firstly, not all of the $50 a month goes to mining. It's better than something as simple as that. However, the percentage that is put forward for mining in the pool is cumulative, which means that every month it gets faster and faster. If we assume that on month 1 you get 1 mega hash per second, then that actually pays for 2 years of mining at that speed. The next month you pay, you get another 1 mega hash per second, so you're now at 2 mega hashes per second. So by the end of 2 years, you're running at 24 mega hash per second. And if anyone's in the industry, you're going to be sitting there listening to this saying, wow, and yes, wow, 24 mega hash per second for that contribution is really remarkable.
Okay. That brings us to the next question. Let's see. All right. What is the expected mining results in coins for the $500 clients?
Yeah, I'm very happy to see that question. Very happy indeed, because it's a great opportunity to learn something. This is why the use of the mining analogy is so good. And I really get it, because I started my life as a mining engineer. Coal mining's never easy or straightforward. 100 things can happen every day to slow you down or speed you up. Cryptocurrency mining is the same. Some cryptocurrencies are easy today to mine, and next month they become uneconomic to mine. Then you have to factor in the growth rate of the cryptocurrency itself. Sometimes you can mine at a loss, but because of the cryptocurrency's growth, it becomes profitable a few months after it was mined. The best known cryptocurrency to date is Bitcoin. And although it has a great annual return, it can fluctuate a lot from day to day. Therefore, if anyone in the market tells you that for a $500 spend, they can mine a specific amount of cryptocurrency, my advice is to steer clear of those people, because it is impossible to make such a statement. There is no answer to this question, and nobody can answer it, nor should they. If we projected today's results 2 years hence, we would certainly be giving you a false answer. All you can ever do when asked this question is repeat my answer here. And if you like, throw in the story about 10,000 Bitcoins buying pizza in 2009 that today would be worth over $10 million. So everybody involved in any currency has to have a speculative approach, which is why the income package of BeepX coin increases your overall chances of success.
All right, that was good. All right, here's another question that we've gotten. Once I pay the $149, when does the $50 start?
Okay, I think we've got a slide to come with this as well, because I saw this question come in and threw some figures at you, Bob. So let's just have a look at that in a second, please. But for now, I'll say, as we said earlier, the $149 that gets you the license to introduce, permission to buy private packages from today, and the great early position on the grid. The $50 start date is dependent on various factors from different subjects. To launch the BeepX coin cryptocurrency, we want 1,000 people who want to accumulate it as the overall mining package in their wallet with the other top cryptocurrencies. Assuming that we had 1,000 people today, now it would still take our programmers 8 weeks to complete our unique software package. See, there isn't software anywhere in the world that can run the BeepX coin income plan at the exact same time as calculating the return from your pooled mining results. So we're writing our own software from scratch. The big advantage is because we have our own software, as we created it, it means that we can enhance the software at any time in-house. Today, we need about 8 weeks to see the finished version, and probably you need to add 2 to 4 weeks to iron out the bugs. The countdown clock is set for September 1st because August traditionally isn't great for launching, as it's holiday season around most of the world. Should we completely finish the programming towards the end of July, we might let the clock run down, or we could have a fun vote amongst all of you to decide to open the floodgates. Personally, I'd like to see everything finished by the end of June. So those of you that like to take action, because we love action takers, we're going to cover the income. We're going to cover the income plan now, so we can unashamedly get you excited to start immediately. And remember, for those of you that will stay here to the very end, there's a super special bonus. So bear with me while I cover the various ways you can make significant income with the BeepX Coin Income Plan. Firstly, once you've introduced between 1 and 8 people, you'll earn 7% on all registrations, and that's $10.43. On that slide there, as you introduce 8, you get 14% on personals. Once you introduce 20 people, you'll receive 20% on personals. That's $29.80 for every person you introduce, and $10.43 for your entire team, whether you introduce them or not. So if your team gets to 1,000 people, that's over $10,000 for you now. Don't forget, everyone once registered is allowed a private package which carries a flat rate 5% commission, which for the 2299 package is $114.95 immediate commission. So if you get just 10 people, you introduce them to that private package, that's $1,115 for you.
All right, let's go to the next question. Let's see. This is a good question. How will commissions be paid?
Okay, commission can be paid in various ways. In the UK, you can have it sent in seconds for free by bank transfer, if that's your choice. The rest of Europe, bank transfers cost about €5. We can do that. We can pay you, and we can receive payments, incidentally, in Bitcoin. If you want your income in Bitcoin, we can transfer that in seconds anywhere in the world. By the time the countdown clock reaches 0, we hope to have Beep Cloud account running, so that will be an exclusive vehicle to receive money and send it to your own banks really easily. Also, we have our own bank card. They cost $50, and they can be used anywhere in the world to pay for goods or withdraw cash from ATM machines. So I think that was the 11 questions you told me, Bob. I think was that all the questions that were fired in at us before?
Yeah, I think that's all the questions we've got for right now. Axel, do you want to? We'll let you close it up, Axel. Let you speak for a little bit here.
Okay, thanks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this bonus and see if we can get a lot of people excited today and get that grid filled up as quickly as possible. So stay tuned. We're going to give you a massive bonus. We really love action takers, and in closing, I want to really give you a call to action. Yes, it'll be a bit more difficult for a few weeks without the fully functional site, but we are mining now and paying commissions right now, and the really important thing is getting as many of your team as possible on the grid in the first 1,000 places. The early adopters always have the roughest ride and also earn the highest commissions going forward. So call everyone you know, get them to watch the first 2 videos and bring them to webinars like this. And let's get the first 1,000 clients established as soon as possible. And here is the massive early adopter bonus. We love action takers and are therefore offering a massive bonus to today's action takers. This is very limited and available to the first 200 that take action. You, as one of the first 200, will get a massive advantage in the future because you will be the only ones who will get the leads that come direct to the company. So when someone joins from search engines, you, the early adopters, will have them placed in your team. So go on and secure your spot now. Go on, do it now. Look forward to working with you and catch you on the other side. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's have a look. What's happening here? People are already registering. Can you see them over there, Bob?
Yeah, I can see them. Let's see. We've got, Peter from the UK. Robert from Serbia. Let's see. Looks like Jonathan in the UK. All right. Deborah in the Dominican Republic. Wow. Mike in the UK. Oh, geez. We're running out of time here, too, folks. Mark in Nigeria. Let's see. There's another Mark here in the UK that's just signed up. And we've got Aviva in the Ukraine. And the list goes on. Folks, on the right-hand side, you'll see an offer button there. That way, if you want to watch the videos and get involved with this, click on that button. It's on the right-hand part of your screen. It'll be up for just a few moments before we close this webinar out. Like I said earlier, if you have any additional questions, simply put them in the question box below in the chat box there. That will get emailed to us, and we'll get back to you straight away and get your questions answered. Lyndon, I appreciate your time today, calling from UK, and really enjoyed this, folks. With that, I'm going to say this is the end of the webinar, and we appreciate your attending.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.